A lot of Hollywood likes Bernie right now. It looks like he might not get the nomination. What are you thinking? Will you support Hillary if he doesn't get it?
It's funny you ask. In my opinion, there's a reason that there's a curtain on every voting booth, right? Sort of keep that to myself. But I think they both got a lot of good things to say. You know, I've met Hillary, and a lot of my friends are campaigning for her, and I believe in her message. But I think Bernie is an interesting. You don't want to call him an outsider because he's been in politics for years and years and years, but with regards to running the country, I think he wants to do things a little differently, and I think there's an interesting message, and I think an important message that he keeps talking about with regards to the growing gap and inequality between rich and poor. So I'm going to be watching very closely as we get closer to election.
Some journalists in Hollywood have said they've heard some people are actually going to support Trump, as much as some people wouldn't believe. So he's getting some support out there. Are you hearing that as well, that some people actually could support Trump in that area?
You know, I haven't heard that, but it's not surprising to me. I mean, Trump speaks to a lot of different people, and I think there are a lot of disenfranchised people with regards to the government, the way the government's run. And if he's your cup of tea, and if that's the way you're leaning, to each his own. There's a reason that we're all allowed to vote independently here, and it's a great system.
There was we've got the California primary coming up. A lot of protests at his last event, but it looks like he's going to win the primary. What do you think is the main issue driving that right now? Specifically, you said if some people are upset about the system.
Yeah, look, I think with regards to Trump, the main issue for him is people's feeling of disenfranchisement. You know, feeling that they're not being represented, that Washington isn't run the way they want it to be run, and I think for them, for anybody who feels that way, that Trump might be their best bet. I don't necessarily know if I agree with that, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion.